as I set up with my putter, you can see that the top of this here and the top of this here are actually level. Okay, so if I had to put a shaft on them, they would both sit on there pretty naturally. What happens is you get a lot of people that get this left hand on comfortably, they get very comfortable, and you can see down the line, this right side is a lot higher than this left side.
So if I lay a shaft across you, your target is here, but yet you're essentially lined up that way with your body.
Exactly. So that's going to cause me to pull a lot of putts. Or, on the other side of the coin, I can get my left hand pretty comfortably and I get my right hand under it, and if you lay a shaft across my two forearms again, you can see that that's pointed out to the right. So the trick is to get these lying pretty level, so as you open and flow the toe, you create a position that your forearms are actually working together. Okay? And the simple way is if in order for me to get my right hand too high on top, it means that I have too much in the fingers and sits on this pad. Okay? What you're really trying to do on putting is you want both hands, you want the shaft or the grip to actually work more through what we call your lifelines. Okay? So if I kind of cup my hand together, you want the putter blade to work through that, and as I cup this one, through that. Okay? So as I put my left hand grip on, you can see that kind of works up the middle of my hand almost. Now, I want to do the same on the other side. And now as I get into that position, so if I take my left hand off, you can see that also works up in the middle.
Right, so we're just trying to take the putter not so much running through the fingers
but
here.
more through the middle of through the lifeline, through the middle of your hand, absolutely. Right. So as I get into that position, and I do that, and I set up with both of these hands through the lifeline, you can see quite clearly that this forearm and this forearm are now level.
So this is a good indicator if you have golfers who have a tendency to miss putts in a certain way if they block them or pull them consistently. This is the first thing to check is our setup with our forearms. If they're pointing a little bit right, you can expect missed putts to go right unless you manipulate it, or the same thing if you're kind of pointing left, you can expect a lot of pulled putts.
Absolutely.